Hey guys, it's Mariana. Welcome back to my channel. And for today's video, I want to be sharing you guys that what I am now, and I want to tell you that I am now becoming a vegan. And let me tell you how this whole story started, the how I started to realize and how I wanted to choose to become a vegan. So, at first, it was about 4 years ago in high school that I chose myself that I wanted to become a vegetarian, and it really helped me a lot to save a lot of animals' lives and keep our environment going. And another thing is that also I also look up to Brie Bella and Daniel Bryan because they are vegetarians themselves, and I thought I would want to be just like them too, and help help myself stop having my eating disorders and eat everything in sight. And I thought being a vegetarian would really help me lose a lot of weight and become more healthier and save a lot of animals' lives, and it did. And I started to eat a lot more healthier at the times, and read every labels and see if they're good or nutrition stuff on there, and if it's vegan or vegetarian, because I was still a vegetarian at the time, because I started to become a vegetarian when I was 17 years old. Now I'm 21, and I wanted to get to that part of how I'm becoming a vegan, but I still want to talk about how I'm like a vegetarian back then. And I told my parents that I am now becoming a vegetarian, that I don't want to eat meat anymore, but I can still eat eggs and yogurt and honey and all the dairy stuff like that you can still eat as a vegetarian. And at least they were okay with that, but they were really concerned about my health and see if I'm getting enough nutrients. And I am. I searched up a lot of information online and read about them, and you can get all the nutrients you can get from plant-based diets and not just meat. Or you can also get it from the honey and the eggs because it's giving you protein, and the dairy. All the animals are giving you food, and that's okay with that. And here's what bothered me the most. So my dad, he tried to force me to eat meat again, and he tries to trick me, like, here, have some steak. And I was like, no, are you kidding me? And he said, it's not meat. I am not 5 years old. I am not stupid. And he also tried to get me to eat chicken or stuff like that comes from animals, and he keeps telling me it's not meat, but it's still an animal product, and it's from an animal's flesh, and I do not want to eat that from that living, because he tries to do everything to get me to eat meat again, and that was horrifying. That was disgusting for me. And I just had to stand up for myself and say, no, I don't want that. I don't want to eat that. And that gets to the point about a few, I mean, it really worked for me for becoming a vegetarian. That helped me to lose a lot of weight because I was really overeating back then. I was really a overweighted kid, and that really did help me a few years later to help me to lose weight. And I started to become 110 pounds on my senior year, and I was like, oh my god, this is finally it. I finally reached my goal until a year later in 2019. So, well, in 2019, I was like gaining a little bit of weight. Like, I was starting to gain back like 120 pounds. And months later after that, I started to gain more weight, and I started to see the original weight I was back when I was in 5th grade, and I had to be transferred in the 6th grade, and I was a really heavy child. And when months earlier this year, I started to see how much I weighed, and I was like crying. I weighed like 145 pounds, and that really did broke my heart because I hate seeing the scale on the floor and when we have to weigh ourselves. Everybody hates the scale. It's our enemy, and we all hate that, to see the number, and we always keep saying that they're lying to us. We weigh lesser than that. And I think so too. Oh, that was my notification from Kyle. And the reason why I wanted to start, let me freshen up just 1 second, guys. So I looked online. Here we go. So I looked online and I saw how you can lose more weight, and if you eat less, and I already know that you can eat less to lose weight and you can exercise, but also becoming a vegan is more important for me. And I bet all of you guys, if you're watching this and if you're a vegan, I hope you understand. I know that you understand this too. Sorry, I can't even talk today. But if you started to become vegan, you can save a whole lot of animals' lives and what they were supposed to be giving you, like eggs and milk and honey. Like, you can skip that. You can skip all that and still get the nutrients that you can get from plant-based diets. And it can really help you lose a lot of weight, because I love eating a lot of vegetables when I was growing up. And I've been eating a lot of salads back then in senior year, and I'm not afraid to do it again. I would really love to make salads, but to give them a little bit more flavored and get more protein in it and all the nutrients in it. It will really help a lot. And being vegan is not so hard at all. You just have to read a lot of labels on every food product that you're gonna cook, and that you can cook for dinner or lunch, or when you're going grocery shopping, you have to read all the labels. And I have to tell you, being vegan is not that hard, but buying everything that you can get for vegan is hard because they're so expensive. I can tell you that, because it's so hard to get a lot of plant-based in your local grocery stores when you want to start something new and something that you can become vegan. And it really is tough getting all that stuff, and I sometimes need a little bit of help. So becoming vegan is the most amazing thing that has ever happened. And I told this to my mom not too long ago, and she was a bit upset and scared when I told her that I am now becoming a vegan. And she was a little bit worried, and she said, "No, you can't. You need eggs, you need protein." And I already know about her concerns, and I told her that I'm already searching a lot of the nutrients and what food I can eat with all the vitamins and everything for plant-based, and I can do this. I really don't need eggs for protein, which is really good for you, but you can really skip that if you want to become a vegan. So yeah, vegans don't eat eggs, and they don't eat honey or milk or any dairy products or any animal products at all. I'm sure you already know that. And I really want to get back on the weight that I was in senior year, and it was 110 pounds. Like, I'm in my 130s already. I checked my scale, and I was like, no, I was like 138. And I feel ashamed of myself gaining all that weight back, and I want to lose all that weight again. And I am proud to say this to you guys, that I am now becoming a vegan. I am now a vegan 100%. And I want to save a lot of animals' lives, and I want to keep the environment going and keep the earth going and everything. And becoming a vegan is a really proud thing that I decided on. And I love it so much. And I just have to watch what I eat and how much portions I have. And I still do exercises a lot down here in my basement. And I do like 15 minutes on the bike, and I can even do like 30 minutes on the elliptical, and I can even do like 20 reps on the bench with my barbell. And it's really not that heavy actually on there. But I can really do heavy stuff over at my dad's basement, which is at his house. I'm at my mom's house, and it can really gain muscle. So still, I want to have the muscles and become skinny at the same time. I still want to be strong. I mean, I was like the strongest girl in sophomore year in my class, and a lot of people were really surprised, and I feel like I'm like the old me in sophomore year. I feel like I'm 15 or 16 years old again. But yeah, I'm like that now, and I'm really willing to take the chance to become my old senior year. So if you're a vegan and if you're watching this, don't give up of how you want to be and how you want to have the weight and how parents or people are judging you. Ignore all that. Love yourself and be confident, because I love you for that. And I hope we're all... Oh my god. This is hard, guys. I sometimes can't make a video and talk like this at the same time. And my boyfriend also agrees with me. Like, he is really proud of me of how I am trying to lose weight and how I'm also having a plant-based diet, because he used to be a vegetarian himself, and I'm very proud of him. And I know that he's back into meat, but I don't have to judge him of what he's eating, because he is perfect the way he is. God chose him to be who he is. Whether he wants to be an omnivore or a vegetarian or a vegan, that's okay. And if God has helped me to become an omnivore or a vegetarian or a vegan, and I bet he's proud of me of becoming a vegan, I'm glad that too, because we all don't care who we are inside. It's what it counts and who we want to be. And I just want to say, oh my god, I just want to say thank you for supporting me, for me becoming a vegan, and it really helps me. And I know I can get that goal of losing weight so bad. And if you want to see me get my goal, all you have to do is subscribe to my channel and give this a really big thumbs up. All right, guys. So if you like this, please subscribe, hit the like button, and subscribe. Leave some comments. I forgot about leaving the comments part. And subscribe for some more of me. Bye, guys.